I still want to see where everybody ends up in the lanes here before we go further into their team
Still the
composition
same.
here. But yeah, and that's the thing, right? They are changing it up once again. Deja still going to be in the jungle here. Opie on that Marksman gold lane pick. So they still went with this, right? Let's see if this time around things can change for them. But like you said, there's a lot of factors here, Sona, right? And
Right.
will they be able to utilize the Rafaela the way that they want to? Louis Yi, it's like itself hasn't popped up often, right? And in a way, even Louis is a little bit cheesy in their own in her own kit. So see how they kind of play around that. She does have quite a bit of damage, but this is the thing. Across the board, I mean, I've said this many times. I feel like Julian works the best in the jungle, and now that's in the hands of Ken here. Surely he's going to be finding those setups for his team. And yes, you mentioned Naomi too, right? Look, they're not even level 4, and look at the amount of harassment they're doing here in the mid lane. They're already grabbing the first blood. Lutu goes down. This is what I'm saying. It's very difficult to deal with what Falcon Esports has drafted right now, with Impunity kind of going against that grain and bring something out. Let's see, though, if, again, they can use these interesting picks that they've gone with for this match.
Yup, but so far, honestly, like the picking here coming from the rest of the members of Falcon Esports, you know exactly what they are about to do. But so far, it has been Luto, and the expensive use of Purify is also going to be key here, because you're not always going to be expecting Naomi, most especially using that pull yourself together as an emblem, a faster cooldown, a faster ways to be able to initiate and use the ultimate to set up for your teammates. And with Luto being the only one using the Purify, it's going to be up to the rest of the members to find a better position. But here comes the turtle fight.
Oh, forcing the flicker already from Ty, so they grab the turtle here. Now they're going to be crashing down. Lutu should. Oh, he gets fatal linked. Nice flicker play there, and that's going to be the strength once again of Naomi on this Atlas here. Now looking for some retaliation. Opie could be in trouble here. Gets pulled a little bit and stunned. It's just too much damage to handle from Ken. And there you go. Falcon Esports finding 2.
You see the confidence there coming from Naomi, just initiating the Fatal Links even when he was actually at 20% of his health, because he knew that Justin basically had the cult altar, and it was easy for them just to be able to get a second life in that specific team fight. And at this point, they're just giving Lutu basically a hard time, so that when they use the Fatal Links in like the mid to late stages of the game, the damage coming in from the yin yang reaction won't really help them as much. Like, yes, it's going to be able to set them up, but unfortunately the stacks won't be enough together with that damage coming in from the magic items for the rest of the members of Impunity to be able to counter engage in terms of the team fights. And Falcon, I like what they are doing at this moment. This position for Faramis is just doing it for. Yep. And it has been one of the key factors, which is why Tai is currently assisting that Beatrix for him to be able to scale. But Naomi is also doing the same thing, knowing that Zip also scales in the later parts of the game. So Falcon will be allotting their resources to stop the scaling. Meanwhile, they just been found out.
Yeah, this is, I mean, he's eventually just going to go down because there's how many members, right? 3, and here comes Zip. Zip wasn't even there, but there's 3 members there. And as much as you want to, nullify as much damage as you can't for that long, right? Against that many members.
Yep.
So Deja falls there in the jungle.
Yup. And the continuous aggression coming in from Falcon Esports, just at least choking out Impunity in terms of positioning, has been one of their keys to victory. Like, they're always contesting the buffs, and at the same time having their way in terms of basically just getting out, with Deja being able to fortunately get that kill. But here comes Fatal Links though.
Oh, Fatal Link's gonna find one right here. Deja falls, Ty falls too. And right now, the full-on force of Falcon Esports now focusing on Lutu. Lutu, that's gonna be the double kill going over to Zip. And they're happy with that. And now Turtle for the taking for Falcon Esports. 7-0, 5 minutes into the game.
Did you see them catch that rotation skill just like a champ, man? They were willing to actually get damage and continue with the engage anyway. And Impunity, they're somewhat lacking in terms of the damage component, most especially because Falcon Esports is now leading 5,000 in terms of the gold. The consistent cutting coming from both Yellow Flash and Naomi has been one of the keys for Falcon to continue and pressure the turret. And Deja has always been there, hopefully, in trying to at least rack it up in terms of the damage, but it is going to be Yellow Flash finally going down. Impunity secures their very first kill, and they will be needing more of that moving forward because we're already 5 minutes in, and Lutu continues to have some problems. And positioning wise, man, Lutu without the Purify is just a trump card that's not used in like the perfect time, you know. Even when you have the diversion tactic just to be able to use the split pushes, you can't really do it if you don't have the damage and if you don't have enough of your teammates to be able to sustain.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? We're seeing Lutu struggle in a different manner now because he's playing, you know, the mid lane, and again, it's a very interesting choice of hero to pull out here because yeah, where do you actually use the diversion? That's the thing. How do you divert Falcon Esports when this is exactly what they're doing here? So they could be looking for another setup here. That's why they're all built up here around Lutu. They actually went ahead and went into the jungle of Falcon Esports when no one's there, right? So again, from here, yes, Yellow Flash did go down a little bit ago, but what I'm hoping for is that Opie can actually farm up here. That's the thing. He hasn't had much time to even farm up. He has gone down once too because a lot of, again, that damage is going to be him. But now Naomi looking for Opie once again. There's the fatal links. And wow, is that fatal as they find two members already. The ultra is going to be popped here. Deja trying to get out of dodge. There's just too much damage here now. Boom going to be the focus. Looking for a target. Can't get Zip. Gets kited. Mega kill for Zip. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 down for Impunity.
There's just so much sustain coming in from Falcon Esports, like with the Cult Altar, and at the same time the defensive items that Naomi has already secured. Even the rest of the members coming in from Falcon Esports, which was supposed to be squishy in like the early stages of the game, are absolutely taking these skills just like champs. You know, they're gonna look Athena shield, a good security coming in. But even Karrie, man, just simply take a look at the Karrie and the Julian at the same time, not even having any type of technically a defensive item for them to be able to continue and defend for their life. And so does the Paramis, man, just locking in that Clock of Destiny and the Enchanted Talisman. This is just a pure damage coming in from Falcon Esports, and the lack thereof of Impunity locking in that middle inner turret for themselves once more, and Falcon just making moves on all parts of the lane. The top or the middle and the bottom are down. Yellow Flash is working on the top, but that will be for another minion wave. And man, Falcon, they're just basically super brave and aggressive right now.
I mean, you can be. You're on the backside here of Naomi too. The guy's 4-0-6, and he's playing this Atlas, right? He is the one deciding when to give the go signal, and surely he does with this type of lead. And that's the problem here for Impunity. They can't really counterplay around that because how do you counterplay around a flicker fatal link combination? It's really difficult to, unless you're super speed, super reflexes, right? And even some of these pro players still, even if you do that, what do you buy a little time. You can disengage, like I said, with the Holy Baptism. But Naomi right now is finding those sets for his team. Sometimes, even if it's just one member that he finds from Impunity, it results into just too much chaos and Impunity falls apart here. So again, at this point in the game, 9 minutes in, Lord is going to be up shortly. They're in surely no contest here. Now Naomi coming from the backside, forces those resources out, not able to get them, but they find a kill anyway on Lutu. They're going to be happy with that. Once again, like I said, forcing those flickers out. Opie is down a flicker, Ty is down a flicker, Lord has now come up. This is going to be a free take for Falcon Esports if they decide to go for it. But right now, it looks like they're just going to go ahead and push in these lanes a little bit more.
Yup, and in some way, man, Falcon has always seemed to get the wins, but here it comes though. Impunity gets into position first, and Justin is just tanking the damage.
Wow, he's going to figure out. Boom should be able to get that kill. He does clean that up now. Trying to turn this one around. That's going to be another one going down. Ken taken out of the picture now, too. Deja still up. Takes quite a bit of damage. Now Naomi is here, too. Opie from the backside trying to provide some damage. Can he get another kill? He's going to take quite a bit himself. No! Yellow Flash able to take him out. And Lutu falls, too. That's going to be a maniac for Zip. And there you go. Falcon Esports doesn't even need the Lord. All they need is Zip and the boys. And that's going to be the turret going down. And ladies and gentlemen, Falcon Esports looking to end the defending champions' hope to defend for the Summer Invitational here at Top Clan.